We're going to the hot springs. I heard it's more like a warm spring, but it's close and I think it's time to get some good sipping on. How pretty this is. Yeah. Get in, Brucey. A nice little trail. This was really cool. Come on. We found it. It's right down here. No. Oh my gosh, what an awesome find. This is incredible. Yes. So glad I came here. Thank you, Allison. Back the way we found it so it can be enjoyable for the next person. Alright, I'm going to have got Brucey some water. He's gonna chill while. Alright, we're gonna head out here. It's time for lunch. Got sushi. Not bad. Alrighty, we are out of here. Hot springs are so good. This tree. Hi. Hot springs are so good for you. Bruce. Brucey. so much, Allison, for this. I've known that this existed, but I didn't know what the name was. So my friend helped me out, which is great. Thank you so much. This one's in California, near Nevada. And there's Brucey. Brucey, what are you doing? Go, baby. Oh my goodness, what an experience this is. This is so cool. This is probably one of the top 5 hot springs I've been to. Gonna have to remember this one. And it's in my travels. It's in my maps that I take. Actually, I've never been to this area, but it's pretty close to a lot of places that I have been to. If you know, you know. And I just don't want to give it up. I think it's actually very nice. It's not destroyed or anything, so I'm gonna just do my part, make the video, but I think that's about as much information as I'm gonna give you. Time to relax. Oh my goodness, what an experience this is. This is so cool. This is probably one of the top 5 hot springs I've been to. I'm gonna enjoy these. It really breaks my heart. Why? No. I am in Utah at some hot springs. I don't have any makeup on and I'm looking kind of rough today, but I don't care because I'm at the hot springs. Why are you going to put makeup on at the hot springs? I'm in Utah at some new to me hot springs. Oh, a pipe with cold water coming in. You just block it up with a rag. Look at this view. There's a trailblazer. Stuff I want to check out. There's a sign up here. The water is really hot when it comes down this little stream into these troughs. So I want to see what the sign says. I bet it's a warning about how hot the water is. Alright, I can't walk any further. but I can zoom in, and I took a picture just in case. Looks like somebody's dog died or something. Little oasis. Alright, we made it to this little oasis. Let's go check it out. It smells like rotten eggs. I don't know. Let's see. Feels nice. Alright, we are all dressed and ready to go. It's my second time at Travertine Hotsprings, but there's a lot of children in the main area, so there's one other hot spring over here that I think I'm gonna soak in. There's a guy sitting there, but anyways, I'm getting in this little hot spring right here. It's hot. Not sure what the temperature is. Maybe like 105. It's nice though. Hello you guys from the Benton Hot Springs. It's in the morning.
Times I've stranded, a castaway on unknown shore.
Hello from Benton Hot Springs. We stayed the night here last night, you already know that, and we're getting ready to pack up and leave. I wanted to get one more soak in, get my money's worth. I'm gonna give you guys a little review of this place so you can decide if you want to come here or not. It was $70 for my site, and some of the sites can run about $70, $80, or $90. We had a really nice site. It was cute and there was a lot of privacy. The hot spring is nice. There's a valve where you can make the water flow. I turned it off this morning so I could get in because the water's pretty warm. The hot spring itself is nice. There's a lot of privacy. We had our own privacy last night. The only thing is in the summertime, I'm guessing in the summertime, there's a lot of bugs. I got bit from like head to toe. Lots of mosquitoes and lots of wasps. They were a nuisance yesterday when I was trying to cook. And what else? I slept really good. It was actually colder than I anticipated. Could have brought the down comforter, but I used just a regular blanket. The campsite is full, so I'm not sure how many sites there are. I'll put it in the video. But everybody is spread out enough to where you still hear people, obviously, but it's not too bad, and people here are pretty respectful. And that's another thing, there's a lot of rules for this place. A lot of rules. Hello you guys, I'm at this beautiful hot spring. I have the entire place to myself. I'm guessing that's because of the weather. It's windy and it's sprinkling and it's kind of foggy. I have this entire area to myself. It is so nice and peaceful. Pretty awesome. I didn't know if I'd have this place to myself, and I feel very fortunate. But here I am, just getting all warm and cozy, and I don't think I've ever experienced a hot spring in the rain, so this is pretty cool. I'm just having a beer and just enjoying myself. It's perfect. And then afterwards I can cozy on up in the car until it's done raining, and just enjoy my evening after that. I've been traveling around this area of Nevada for the last 2 days. It's so nice and so lovely. I've been here before, but it was packed before, and this is such a nice reward. It's been raining. It rained yesterday and it's been raining today, so yeah. And I'm in the smaller car, so I won't be driving around at all today. And luckily it's hard packed to the gravel road, which is also hard packed, so I won't be leaving here until tomorrow anyways. But definitely no exploring or anything like that. I don't want to get stuck, and I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna just chill and enjoy my time out in nature. I've got this lovely meadow behind me. It really is such a treat, and I am incredibly thankful for nature and the fact that we have these awesome places in Nevada. So cool. Alright, I'm gonna relax. Barbacoa taco. Seen a lot of these. It wouldn't even be truly me if I didn't take a moment to soak. I'm supposed to be heading home, but I had to. I have to get in. The water here is so nice. I don't want to drop my phone though. It's hot. It's hot. Like, it would be okay even on a summer day though. Let's see. Oh my god, this is so nice. I could see that there would be mosquitoes here though. I don't want to get in trouble though. There's no signs that say you can't come in here. There's a gate closed, but I imagine that's just for them to keep vehicles out of here. But there's a way to go around. There's a little trail. But this is nice. Some of them are pretty big. You can even hear the rooster crow over there. Got all kinds of country sounds out here. We've got dirt bikes, roosters, the sound of water, birds. I think for the sake of the video, I'm gonna get in. I gotta go put some bottoms on, and I'm gonna wear a swimsuit here because this is more of like a public place where kids and stuff go to. So, and also it's a Mormon town, so I'm just gonna be respectful and go get some bottoms on, get a towel on, and Bruce wants to go swimming too, so I'm gonna let him go swimming. Let's go get in. I've got our towels. GoPro's dying, so hopefully I get enough footage. But Bruce will be happy to be able to swim too. I know some people are gonna complain in the comments about how I let my dog swim in this, but I mean, it's literally filled with algae, and there's even a little bit of trash on the bottom, so my dog isn't like the most of anybody's worries. All right, let's get in. All right, it looks a little slippery. It is very slippery. So I'm gonna put the GoPro down and I'll pick it back up in a minute. It is very slippery right here. Yeah, you got in on the algae. All right, come on. Come on, Brucey. Come on. Come on, Brucey, this way. Come on. Brucey, come. No, not through that. No, it's really nice. It's cold outside and it's warm enough to be in here. The water's warm enough. It reminds me of the warm springs that I visited a while back in Kirch. Brucey, come here. Come in. Come on. All right. If I go further out, maybe he'll come in. I don't know why he doesn't want to come in. He usually loves swimming. Brucey, come here. Get in. Get in. Don't eat that. Good boy. Come here. Come here. It is really nice in here. Very clear. Stop, Bruce. I'm holding you. You don't have to swim. It's really nice in here. It's kind of colder the more you go out. I'm pretty sure I got bit by a fish though. It scared me. It's pretty deep right here. It's like at least 4 feet. I'm 5'6", so I can see the bottom. It's really clear except for the edges. The edges aren't the clear part. And Bruce swam right through that algae. I can see little fish coming up. All right, I think we've had enough. It's pretty warm, like I said. It's pretty chilly outside, and I'm actually very comfortable. So imagine, even on a hot summer day, even though this is warm, it'd be very comfortable to get in and just have a good time here. There's shallow parts for children, and yeah. I'm gonna send Bruce back to the stairs. I knew if I went further he would come in because he needs to be with me at all times. Alright, something did bite me. It bit me 2 times from under the stairs. That was really scary. I made the dumbest sounds. Come here, Brissy, come get your towel. I wish I would have gotten on video because I was like, woo! Under the stairs down there. There's like a bigger fish that bites a little bit. It doesn't hurt, but it's terrifying. Come here, Brissy. Come get your towel. Alright, now it's time for my towel. I gotta charge the GoPro. I gotta make one more video today. I'm gonna make a video of all the fun stops on the 93 from where I'm at now to Vegas. So, alright, this is where I'm going to end the video. If you enjoyed it, please let me know. With a little bit of research, you can find awesome places like this too. You could literally just Google Hotsprings near area where you're at. Like, you know, in the maps, just put Hotsprings in whatever area you're at, and you could probably find them too. But I'll definitely be back here. This is a fun little stop on the way to or from wherever you're going. Alright, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Alright, we finally found a place to camp, and I think I'm gonna be here for, who knows, a week? I don't know. I don't have any plans. I'm gonna set up here, make this my home for a little while. The bees are atrocious, but they're not really bothering me. Bruce is having a good time. I'm gonna set up good. Get some stuff ready. Do some organizing tomorrow. Edit this video. I'm finally happy. Feels good. Alright, we've got a camp. Oh, we got a camp. Making dinner. First time making dinner since I've been on the road. Pork chop and chips and salsa. I do have a salad in the car that I could eat, but maybe I will. I think I should. I think I should eat some vegetables. But it's a good night. I'm gonna stay here for a little bit. Alright, so I've got some power issues with the Trailblazer. So I'm gonna try to disconnect the terminals and see if I can clean them real quick and then reattach them. I'm hoping that's it. We'll see. So I gotta take this box off. See what happens. Could be that. I'm gonna try to clean that a little bit.
Get out. 7 years is almost happened.
Alright, it's a new day. I went and took to the hot springs today. I had plans yesterday to clean out my car and organize everything, but I'm still having issues with the battery. I replaced the battery yesterday, and it might actually be the alternator. Somebody told me yes, somebody told me no. We checked yesterday, the voltage was low, and then it actually reached where it was supposed to be, so I thought maybe it was like something where it had to warm up or something. I don't know. But what I'm going to do is I got to put this cover back on the battery, so I have to take the terminals off. Put the cover back on, and then I'm going to go into town here and go to AutoZone and have them check the voltage for the alternator. And if I have to replace that, then I have to. Thank you everybody for your PayPal donations so that I can replace the alternator and not be completely stranded. So I really appreciate everybody who donated. Alright, let's get going. Alright, the battery is attached again. The cover does not fit with this battery. So I don't want it to just be sliding around though, so I gotta figure something out. Maybe I'll create like a bracket for it or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna go into town, get the alternator checked. I need one of those little multimeter? Is that it? I don't know. I need one of those. A lot of shit's going on. Oh, a lot of stuff's going on. Alright, not gonna film a lot of it. Maybe. I need to replace my alternator. I guess I do need to replace it. It's a 15 millimeter, I believe. So, gonna get to work. Alright, so I took the belt tensioner off. The belt off. I had to take this bracket off. I guess I could probably take the battery off. No, battery's not in the way. I'm gonna take this off so I can get to the alternator. Good morning. Today we've got to find a new place to park. Yesterday we got kicked out of our spot, and I didn't know that we weren't supposed to park there. So we had to move last night, but it was dark. So I'm just pulled over on the side of the road in the 14-day parking area. So today we've got to find a new spot that makes me want to stay here until Monday or Tuesday. Maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday. I don't know. But gonna wake up, go to the hot springs. I gotta get some gas, so I'll do that. And then we will come back, find a spot. Let's get started. What do you think, Brucey? You think we're gonna find a spot? A good spot? Alright. It's been over a week since I've been on the road. And I've learned a lot. I've learned that I don't have to stay in a place if I don't want to be there. And I've learned I don't need so much crap. So today I'm going to clean out the vehicle, figure out what I need and what I don't need. Okay. I put everything in the vehicle last night because I had to move, and I just threw everything in and then parked, threw everything out, and then threw everything back in. It's a mess. So Yeah.
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait.
Alright. Making some progress. I've got everything over here. This is actually pretty hard dirt, so it's not like silty. It's okay to lay stuff down for a minute. I'm gonna let some stuff air out. I had some moisture in the back that I need to get rid of, so I'm gonna let the car air out, and I gotta go through my clothes and stuff. I might take a break and have some lunch. I have some steak that I made yesterday, and I think I'm gonna make a burrito with it. Sounds pretty good. Alright, it's lunchtime. Hello from a new spot. Wanted to check out the Five Palms Hot Springs, and I wouldn't call it a hot spring because it's really not that hot. It's probably a warm spring. Let's go check it out while nobody's here. I'm not going to get in tonight because it's kind of cold, but I will enjoy myself tomorrow. I'm going to stay here tonight and tomorrow night, and then I have somewhere to be on Tuesday, so let's go check out this spot that I have all to myself right now. I've got this spot. The sun is going down. It is golden hour, baby. It is beautiful out here. Let's go check out the warm spring. This is gorgeous. This is a pretty good spot. The water is a little warmer than what I said. It's probably like 99 maybe. This is pretty cool.
Saw you paint a picture of a face, a face that wasn't even close to mine. I know I shouldn't be in love, but it
slippery. I almost died. Come on! Brucey, get in! Get in! Come on! Come back! This is really nice. It's a perfect day for this one too. This is really cool. A little where the water source is coming from. I like this. And this place was packed today. I was patiently waiting in my car for this. This is really awesome. I feel like Eve or something. So cool. I finally have it to myself. This place has been packed all day. But I was somewhat patient and now I got it to myself. So exciting. Looks so beautiful here. Even the bees. Not too fond of the bees lately, but I'm happy now. Just having a beer, enjoying my solitude. I'm gonna make some dinner later. Probably some nachos, chorizo nachos or something. There's someone coming. I gotta make sure Bruce is put up, so I'll pick you back up in a minute. Feels good, huh? Come here. This way. Okay, fine. You can get out wherever you want. So, this is actually a clothing optional spot. That's why, you know. So, this is pretty good. It's a warm spring. It's not one I would soak in if it was cold outside. I don't think it gets cold here. But I'm having a good time, and I'm happy. I feel free. All the people that were here earlier left. There's one guy that takes care of the place, and he's pretty nice. Alright, so you can camp kind of close to the hot springs. People are camping right on top of it today. The hot springs are right there. I'm about maybe 1,000 feet from the hot springs. I like my privacy. I hope everybody does too when they're camping or whatever. So I like to camp over here. I got trash and stuff I gotta take care of. But yeah, so I'm over here. I'm gonna make some nachos for dinner. I've been wanting nachos lately, and somebody gave me some ground beef the other day that they didn't need anymore. Thank you. And so I'm gonna use that. Let's get to cooking. All right, watching the sun go down. Also, just was watching a live stream from Adrenaline Jackie. Go subscribe to her. She's pretty awesome. I'm going to leave her channel in the comments. Look at this sunset, though. I'm going to pack up for the night, at least get my trash situated and put everything away, and then I'm going to go hang out in the car because I've got a video coming out right now. My videos come out on Mondays and Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Not sure if I'm still going to do a Saturday video or not, and I'm going to do live streams every Sunday at around 5:30ish. Just so you know. Alright, this is where I'm going to end the video. I'm going to bed, and I need to edit this video and upload it tonight. So, I'm going to do that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Saw you paint a picture of a face, a face that wasn't even close to mine. I know I shouldn't be.
Okay, so I got stuck right over here. I found the heart-shaped tub. Thank my friend Larry and my friend Alicia from Girl on the Hike for suggesting these hot springs. You know it's a good off-roading adventure when you got mud on your mirrors. Got some over there too. Yep. If you're new here, my name is Diane, and this is Out and About with Diane, where I like to travel, explore, adventure, camp, basically just do anything outdoors, and I like to bring you along with me and hope that I encourage you to get out and about. So if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. Alright, let's get started. So, it's not as warm as I'd like it to be. It's probably like 102, and it's pretty cold outside, but after all that, I think I'm due for a soak and a beer. But yeah, it is truly beautiful out here. This is truly relaxing, especially after what I just went through. I'm glad I didn't get stuck. I think getting stuck so many times, you kind of learn the different maneuvers to prevent yourself from getting stuck. But it's been raining and snowing here, and I almost didn't come here, but when I looked at my atlas, I was so close when I was driving by that I needed to come check it out. I did see a guy in a Mustang attempt it too, but he turned around. He made it pretty far. But the roadway here looks pretty flat and compact, but it's actually like that kitty litter stuff, like that clay. So, yeah. Pretty awesome view too. This is a nice hot spring. It's about 102, and there's enough room in this one for 3 people. I did read that there was 3 hot springs up here. I've only found 2. The other one was about maybe 100. It was a little bit too cold for today. It's been snowing, so this one is okay. A little bit hotter would be nice. But yeah, like I said, the road in here was fine until you get to the power line road, and then it's kind of bumpy and washed out, so just be careful after it rains or it snows. And it's mid-April right now, so the weather is unpredictable. But yeah, and then once you get up here, it turns into this greasy clay that it's hard to move around when that's on your tires, so I gotta take it easy getting out of here. But I'm gonna take my time getting out, and I'll probably get out of the hot spring here soon. But this is so relaxing. It mellowed down my heart rate almost immediately. So, awesome views. Thank my friend Larry and my friend Alicia from Girl on a Hike for suggesting these hot springs to me. They were pretty wonderful. I can imagine this would be a good spot in the summertime, so maybe I'll be back. Definitely not after a rain. There's 2 other people here, and it's just beautiful. It reminds me of any of the hot springs in the Sierras, just like soaking the hot spring and having like a panoramic view of the snow-capped mountains and stuff. So this was a pretty decent soak, and even in the summertime that lower tub would be pretty good to soak in. It's actually a bathtub. So alright, I'm gonna show you where I got stuck. Okay, so I got stuck right over here, not in that stuff, but beyond it where it looks hard packed. You can see where I turned around right there. So just keep that in mind. After a rain, you probably just want to park down there and walk up. I wasn't dumb enough to come up here, but it was all worth it in the end. Okay, so this one is not actually a bathtub. It's like a trough, that cows drink out of. But it's really nice with the view. It wouldn't be too bad during the summertime. Crystal clear. There's definitely some awesome people taking care of these hot springs, and it's really appreciated. It feels good. It's really not much cooler than the other one. Coming out of the source is actually a lot hotter. Alright. What are your thoughts on these hot springs? The view is beautiful. I definitely want to come here if it was really cold. I'd probably stick with actual spring up here, which you might want to do some research on the weather, and sometimes that's not even accurate, so maybe May would be good. But it is incredibly beautiful here. Like I said, it reminds me of the Sierras, the Sierra Nevadas. But I'm gonna close this video out, and I will see you guys in the next video. I've got to head down the road and finish my Loneliest Highway road trip, so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Okay, so the key to not getting stuck is to straddle these ruts that people have created coming in here. It's going to be more hard packed on the outside because there's water pulling up where those ruts are. It's easy to get stuck and kind of slide around tires, or mess up your tires, sorry. But yeah, you just straddle this all the way down. There are some mushy spots, so you just got to be careful. You know it's a good off-roading adventure when you got mud on your mirrors. Got some over there too. Yep. We are at the Delights Hot Spring. We booked a room for the night, and this is where we are soaking right now. Pretty awesome to catch up with Jocelyn in such a beautiful place. Good morning from Delights Resort in Tacoma, California. I thought I'd give you a tour of our room, even though it's messy, and I forgot to do it yesterday when the room was nice and clean and presentable, but I thought you'd want to see anyways. Alright, we've got this adorable little porch screened in, and then you walk in, and there's where I slept, there's where Jocelyn slept. Here's a bathroom without a shower. And here's a kitchen. Now, they managed to do a full kitchen with even a stove, but not a shower. I feel like they could have omitted the kitchen and then put the shower there. And then there's a weird back door. We could try to open it. Not sure where it's gonna go, but here we are. There we are. Think about this place so far. I actually slept pretty good. I slept so late that Jocelyn's gone. She's probably soaking. But the grounds, like the place is actually really adorable. They've decorated so well. I was here years ago just for a day soak, and it's completely changed. They have a swimming pool and everything here. But anyways, let's get this day started. Let's do a little walking tour of the resort. Good morning, Jocelyn. Room's over here. Our room is back there. You can be in it, that's fine. There's quite a few rooms here, and there's also some trailers and stuff you can stay in. Kind of weird situation. But there's a hot spring in here. There's one in here. They're all occupied. More than likely, it's a popular time. Oh, no. They're cleaning it. There's a deck up there. Really love the artwork in each of the hot spring rooms. Pretty nice. They all come with showers inside that you can rinse off in and then get in the hot spring. There's a pool over here, but we're gonna go up. This is pretty sweet. They even have a pretty decent swimming pool with multiple hot tubs around it. Only thing I don't really care about with the pool is the amount of chlorine they use, or the chlorine at all. My body doesn't react to commercial use of chlorine, like a lot of it, you know, that they have to use in these pools to keep it up to code. But I do think it's a pretty nice place. I mean, look at the view you have when you're soaking. There's obviously something wrong with that bird. They said it's been here for a few days, but it's probably safer in there because the coyotes are gonna get it. It's pretty slow. There's lots of decorations, yard art here, little ponds. You can camp here. Cute little ponds here. What do you think so far? It's about $100 a night. They charge a resort fee, so it comes out to $116 for our room, which didn't include a shower, so it's pretty pricey for what you get. However, you do get to soak here, and I do believe that there's chlorine in the water here. I mean, there's chlorine in the pool, but the resort is pretty nice itself. It's a nice getaway. I'm a camper though, so I do like to camp out here. Camping is my main way of accommodating myself in this area. Alright, so coming down. Nice little drainage way, huh? I think when they drain the hot tubs, I believe it comes all the way down here. So they're getting multiple uses of the water here, which is pretty nice. Nice little sitting area. Well, it wouldn't be a visit to Tacopa if I didn't soak in my favorite hot springs. Let's go on over there. Here we are heading to our natural hot springs. No chlorine in this water. Alright, time to jump on in. Not YouTube appropriate, so. Alright, I will see you back at the car. Well, that is the end of the video. A perfect way to end my stay at Delights, at the natural hot spring. What'd you think about Delights?
It was really cute. I really liked the rooms that the pools were in.
Yeah, me too. I just didn't like the chlorine fill, and if they would just spend a little bit more money on the rooms that people pay for, you know, you're paying over $100, they could replace the carpet at least. And I mean, besides that, everything was good. But alright, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Bye! Tacoma Hot Springs are a natural hot spring that lies in the town of Tacoma, California. It is incredibly peaceful here. This is such a good way to get close to nature and just enjoy yourself and feel good. Alright, I'm going to show you what I try to bring to the hot springs when I go. I have kind of like a kit that I like to bring. Sometimes I do forget my stuff, but for the most part, this is what I like to include. To include a bathrobe, because when I get out of the nice water, I like to just throw on a bathrobe. I've got a towel, I've got a bag with some drinks, and I've got this kind of like a a beach blanket, but it's not very soft, but it's great for muddy feet and wet feet, and it's great for changing on. And then I also bring a pair of slippers so I can just head back to my car and change when I get there. I have a few other items in my car that I'll show you when I get there too.
Seriously incredible, beautiful day.
So beautiful here. This is one of my go-to spots. It's easy to get to. The water is so nice, and I just feel awesome when I get out. Feel good for a couple days afterwards, and then sometimes I just want to come right back. Isn't it beautiful? So I'm back at my car, and the way I set up my car for Hotsprings is I have everything on the side where I'm going to change. So I had clothes and my bag, my clothing bag, and then I have this little rug I'll show you. This rug here so I can just take off my shoes and change here, and then I fold the rug back up and I put it in my car. So yeah, that's just how I have my car set up for the Hotsprings. Just some extra information that will help you out when you're at the Hotsprings. Alright, the rope is the way to go. I'm just gonna go to my car and put my regular everyday clothes on. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out. I pay a lot of money to make these videos, and it's free for you to watch. So if you just subscribe and hit the like button, that also helps me out. Alright, I will see you in the next video. Bye! Need is a hot spring, a good campsite, a cold drink, and some nature therapy. If you're new here, my name is Diane, and this is Recreation Outside Las Vegas, where I travel around Nevada, Arizona, California, Utah, and beyond. In this episode, I am just getting some nature therapy, some well-needed nature therapy. I am at one of my favorite hot springs, and I've got Bruce with me. We are just going to relax tonight and enjoy the weather. Alright, let's get started on this nice little relaxing getaway. Sometimes all you need is nature, hot spring, and a cold beverage. So I'm getting away from society and gonna camp here at one of my favorite hot springs. There's a few cars here, but everything will be okay. Alright, I'm gonna set up camp. We are all set up in here, ready for a nice cozy night. Alright, I've got the bed set up. Looks nice and cozy, ready to get in and sleep in once I'm all nice and comfortable after the hot spring soak tonight. Might wake up early and do it again tomorrow. Well, I will wake up early and do it again tomorrow. Who am I fooling? But this is a nice spot, even with people around. Everybody's spread out pretty good, and I got a pretty good sight. There is a chair here. Normally that means that somebody's occupying the site, but the chair is next to the trash can and it looks like trash. So hopefully those people don't show up. Have you ever used tent stakes as chopsticks? Well, I was very unprepared this trip and Bruce, stop it. I was very unprepared this trip and forgot silverware, and I didn't pack any food. I was planning on just eating out wherever, but this part of the trip was kind of sporadic. I wanted to stay out and get a little bit more of nature, so here I am with chopsticks, and I'll show you what's for dinner. Alright, we've got salad and a whole rotisserie chicken from Tonopah, from the grocery store. Rally's. I don't know what it's called, but it's just time to relax and enjoy nature. This is what I call a good time. The water's about 110, 108. It is so nice. Sometimes you just gotta relax in nature. Get out and enjoy yourself. Take some time for yourself. Nature is the best therapy. It has helped me in so many ways. Some good old nature therapy. Alright, time to head back and get cozy for the night. Next soak will probably be at like 4 a.m. or so. So I'm going to try to fly my drone, I think. I'm going to go across the way, away from everybody, and try to figure that out. Like these that make me just not want to go home. It's so beautiful this morning. Alright, so I am all packed up and we are ready for the next adventure. I feel revived and just ready to take on another day and definitely some more time in life. I just feel rejuvenated, which is a great feeling. Alright, well, I will see you in the next adventure. Bye! Alright, so I'm gonna do a little ranting session. I'm gonna try to keep it under 3 to 5 minutes, between 3 and 5 minutes. So I come out here to get some peace and quiet, to get away from the city, the hustle and bustle. Right now, it's election time. And Las Vegas right now is really bothering me with the people. So I come out here to just get away, relax, and unwind. And for the first time ever, that I've witnessed here at this particular spot, there are several people here. And that's fine. We all keep our distance and we're all just trying to enjoy nature. However, every once in a while I do run into that one grouchy person that looks really angry to see me. And I'm not sure if it's because I'm the young person in the group or what. And something comes to mind when I encounter these people. When I was a lot younger, my grandfather who raised me, who is my dad, he was older at the time, and he used to say something like, "Man, I hate old people." And I remember my sister, who was like probably 5 or 6 at the time, she would say, "But you are old." And I never understood why he would always say, "Man, I hate old people." And I'm not trying to group a bunch of people together, but most of the time when I encounter that angry person, it's usually a man in his 60s. Trying to group this one man's behavior into a bunch of people, I'm not trying to do that whatsoever. Just like he shouldn't assume that all young people are party animals. They're not all young people are going to places to destroy them. Yes, it does happen, okay? And my party days are over. Never destroyed nature before. And when someone's alone and just trying to enjoy the place, obviously they're not here to cause a scene or destroy the area. And I mean, it's obvious I'm here for the same reasons possibly that he is, just to enjoy nature and have some time alone. So when you do encounter someone and you're trying to be alone too, at least have the decency to smile and make it a pleasant experience. That's all I can say. You don't own the place, and if you're one of those grouchy people who are tired of seeing people show up, well, it is what it is, and you don't own these places. Everybody has a right to enjoy nature, regardless of their age, or their gender, or their race, or wherever they come from. Everybody deserves to enjoy nature. With that being said, I don't mind speaking up when people are being disrespectful, or rude, or acting out of hand when it comes to nature. Yes, in that situation you should make them uncomfortable. However, in a situation where it's just a girl and her dog camping, don't be a jerk. And he did single me out because he passed me right up and was friendly to the other people who are closer to his age. So, with that being said, don't be a grouchy old man, okay? And don't be a reckless young person who's trying to destroy everybody's good time, alright? Everybody's out here for the same reason. Usually to get away from people. So, if you have to encounter someone, at least try to make it a decent experience by smiling, okay? Alright, let's get on with this peaceful, fun trip. And I'm not leaving, so you cannot be so rude to me to make me leave. That's never gonna happen, so. Alright, let's finish the journey. Alright, we are here at the Kirch Wildlife Management Area. Took about 3 hours to get here with a couple potty breaks, but I wanted to check out the little hot creek here. I'm assuming it's more of like a warm creek. And then we're gonna camp in the nearby campground here and just relax in some nature. It's good to get out and unplug, get away from all the drama that's happening in the world, and just enjoy some nature. So let's go check some stuff out. Hi, my name is Diane and this is Recreation Outside Las Vegas. In this video, I visited the Kirch Wildlife Management Area that is operated by the Nevada Department of Wildlife. I came here to visit this hot creek and it was an awesome place to visit. If you're new here, consider subscribing and hit the like button. Let's get started. I cannot believe how beautiful this water is. It is turquoise color and there's so many fish, and there's I think they're called polywogs, right? Or when it's not a tadpole but it's almost a toad or a frog. So there's a bunch of those in the water here. It is just so peaceful out here. We are here by ourselves. I think I'm gonna go back and get my swimsuit on and just take like a refreshing dip in the water here. Alright, I suited up. We're going back. The sun's still out for quite some time, so I wanted to enjoy the water. Like I said, I thought it would be a warm creek. The name of the creek is Hot Creek, but I wouldn't even call it a warm creek. It's probably about, it's about 80 degrees, which is warmer than most creeks. But it isn't something that I would want to soak in the winter time. So yeah, I wanted to come back and soak a little bit. If it was a little bit warmer, I would make plans to come in the morning and do a morning soak, which is my preferred time to soak. But like I said, it's more like a pool than anything. One thing I want to know is how beautiful and clean the area is. I think that is so important to keep nature clean, and the people who have visited here have done a fantastic job at keeping it clean, which is very important because this water is actually a historic natural resource. And imagine this area is basically the high desert, so there really isn't a lot of water around here. And I'm sure a lot of Native Americans have traveled this land before, and they use this as one of their stops or one of the places where they get water. So I think that it's very important to keep things clean, leave it the way you found it, and respect nature. Wow, this is such a beautiful spot. There's a rare type of fish here called the Mormon something. I will have to get the name and put it in the video. But there's a rare type of fish that's only in 3 different bodies of water, and all of the bodies of water are in this area. So it's really cool. It's really cool to see like the different kinds. There's some fish in here that I've never seen before, and they just look so awesome. I wish Bruce would stop whining. But such a beautiful evening. And I have this place to myself. Score! Boy, I've been experiencing so many new places that every place I go to, I feel like it's my new go-to spot. But I'm not done exploring new places, so this is a pretty cool spot though. Good morning from Kirch Wildlife Management Area. Beautiful morning. Mosquitoes aren't out yet. Saw a coyote on the other side of the fence right there, eyeballing Bruce, only about 100 feet away. So now he's got to stay on this side with me. I've got him leashed up though. And yeah, we are just cooking some breakfast and then not sure what we're gonna do. Alright, I know I said this probably wasn't like an early morning soaking place, but I've got to get one last soak in before we leave. And I don't know why, but the mosquitoes aren't bad down here, but they are at the campsite, and I was gonna stay another night, but it's not fun just like hanging out inside. I'd like to, you know, sit and watch the sunset and do all that. Like, look, my neck is so red. The mosquitoes are just awful. So, time to move along. Come on. Well, that was a lot easier to get into than I anticipated. It's probably about 70 degrees outside and it's warmer in the water, so I would guess that my 80-degree guess was about accurate. And it's actually really nice. Normally I like to soak in really hot water in the morning, but this is actually very peaceful and very nice. We've got cattle grazing in the field over there, and we're just enjoying our morning. We are about to head on out to the next adventure. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know. If you've ever been to Kirch, let me know, and leave a comment down below. Do you like to discover new places, or do you like to continue to go to the places where you've already been, because you know they're awesome? Alright, see you in the next video. After a full day of driving, trying to find shortcuts to this place, going to other places that were closed, Bruce and I are heading to Little Jamaica, just outside of Littlefield, Arizona. There are some times when I make some really awkward decisions, like just sitting up here on this rock. I don't think I can get down. I've got Bruce, but I'll figure it out. Hi, my name is Diane, and this is Recreation Outside Las Vegas. In this episode, my dog Bruce and I visited Little Jamaica. There were some struggles along the way, so be sure to watch and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. All right, let's get started. All right, we started this adventure off by taking exit 8 from the I-15 to take a little shortcut down to Little Jamaica. However, I second-guessed myself, and we ended up getting back on the freeway and taking the exit 9 to the parking lot.
Try to make it all undone, so it didn't have to hurt this bad. I don't say goodbye, I don't do this stuff. Don't go, don't go, don't go. Whoa, you should know why.
We should have turned right here at this log, but I continued to go straight. So remember this log across the water. When you go, cross that log because it will send you on the right path.
Lost. Don't be out with everything you wanted.
There are some times when I make some really awkward decisions, like just sitting up here on this rock. I don't think I can get down. I've got Bruce, but I'll figure it out. What do you think about this place, Bruce? No. Made it to the Little Jamaica. I climbed down this wall and I messed up my leg really bad. It looks awful. It looked awful immediately. Feels good in the water. But Bruce is whining over there because he's cold now. He was whining because he was hot. So this is so cool. And I've got this whole place to myself. And Bruce. Brucey! Gosh, look what Bruce did. He pushed my bag into this water, and luckily my phone is legitimately waterproof. It was on the bottom of this water and it's still working. Kind of mad, but at least it's still working. Oh, what an adventure. All of my clothes are soaking wet because they were floating around in this pool. My keys were soaked, not sure if they're gonna work. My phone still works, thank God. And I think Bruce is ready to go home, so I'm going to pack up and leave. I was gonna watch the sun go down here, but I think Bruce, look at his face. The worst part is I gotta carry all this wet stuff up that hill, and it's really heavy. But I was having such a good time explaining how I had this place to myself, and Bruce, he was mad. He is still mad at me, but alright, we're gonna go home. Alright. Go down this way when you come. It's a lot easier than going that way. So you want to come down this hill and it'll lead you right to the river. Alright, well that's it for this video. What an eventful day. I drove 30 minutes out of my way to go to another spot before this, just to find out that it was closed, and then I tried to take the route that my friend suggested, which now that I got down to the water from the trailhead, it actually would have worked out. And I'm falling like my leg is burning now that I'm not in the water anymore. Just, there's some things I learned, and one of them is to be patient with myself. Another one is to leave early if I'm going to a place that I've never been before. And just take it one step at a time. The trail to get down to Jamaica Falls is really confusing. If you see that burnt log, go down that steep hill that is right next to the burnt log. That's the best thing I can suggest. I went down that other way and boy, I'm hurting right now. So alrighty, I will see you in the next video. So I am on my way back from San Francisco, and I decided to break up the trip this time by stopping at one of my favorite hot springs just outside Mammoth. They are down there. There's about 40 people down there, and so I took the time to reorganize my car because it's about 30 degrees out here, and I didn't want to sleep in my tent tonight, so I just set up my car so I can just get in the driver's seat and leave tomorrow, or soak and then get in the driver's seat and leave. I haven't decided yet, but I wanted to show you this awesome place.
I wanna do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along, I'll be alright. Promise we don't need no brake lights. We can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next.
Got lots of cars down there, but the scenery is gorgeous. Also, I do have full service here, so I'm going to catch up on some homework while I'm waiting for everybody to leave. They'll usually leave once the sun goes down. And, here's my car camping setup. Got my bed already, and I'm gonna have mountain house meal for dinner because I don't feel like setting up any of the other stuff. Let's take a walk around. Check out this place. It's incredible. It's just beautiful. Look at all the steam coming up. Anyways, I've got a time lapse going on my iPhone. Just watching the sun go down, my favorite part, other than sunrise. But isn't this just incredible? It is cold out here. My hands are so cold, and I'm dumb and forgot to bring like a good jacket. So a nice soak in the hot springs will warm me up just before I hit the hay tonight. And I've got a down comforter from Costco, which usually keeps me pretty warm. So I can't wait to get a soak in the hot springs. People are packing up. I am just eagerly waiting for them to leave so I can enjoy the place to myself. It's supposed to be a super moon tonight, so that should be fun. I'm going to try to get some photographs and just enjoy my time here. I will catch you guys in a little bit. Boy, remember when I said I just have to wait and everybody will leave? I usually wait until the most uncomfortable times. It's about 5 a.m. and I have this place to myself. You can't really see me, but it is about 20 degrees outside. It's really cold, but I'm gonna get in the hot spring, which is like 106 this morning, and warm up. This is awesome. I have this entire place to myself. Look at that. That's my view. Water's nice and warm. And it was so cold last night, but I stayed warm, and now I'm just working on getting my body temperature back up. I'm going to pack up in a little bit once the sun rises and head out. So, I've had this place to myself now for about an hour. I woke up at 5 and it was completely empty. Sometimes you just gotta wait until it's early or uncomfortable for people to be places. Love nature most of the time, all the time. And so I was able to watch the sunrise. It's still coming up. My hair is completely frozen. It's just frozen. Crunchy. And anyways, I'm going to finish watching the sunrise, and then I'm going to make some coffee, pack up, and hit the road. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Out the grass, it's completely frozen. The grass actually reminds me of sour straws. Nature's sour straws, but they're just frozen straws of grass.
Take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes, I see trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too. Later it comes later, dear, for many of us. Promise you that we learn through the wrongs, and even the rough can be sweet. Just close your eyes and know.
Right, so that's the end of this video. I'm heading home now. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I have a lot of giveaways happening and a lot of cool stuff coming up. Also, if you have any comments to leave, please leave them below and I will definitely respond to you. Alright, see you in the next video.
It's gonna take some time to get there. I don't care. I'm in for the fight. It's gonna take some time, but I know that beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too. Beauty lives in me. I know I don't yet know it, so I trust you when you say that beauty lives in me too.
Just met a llama in Fish Lake Valley.
I wanna do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along. I'll be your ride. Promise we don't need no brake lights. We can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next.
What an experience. That was pretty awesome. This valley is just gorgeous. This whole video is going to be mostly silent and just give you some of the views. The hot springs were amazing. It was cold last night. I've had such a wonderful time here. Time to hit the road and on to my next adventure. I recommend coming here and respecting the area if you have the chance. There's a llama. They're like the chicken of the water.
Water chickens. Coots. Yeah, they're pretty funny. They start getting in. If you're just sitting here by yourself, they'll walk right up to you. Smith. Smith.
I bet people are feeding you up here, throwing you a little crust of bread and shit like that. No, it's too bad. Soon it's all the same.
Yeah. You didn't want all this packaging. No.
There is a llama over here, and I'm gonna see if I can meet it. Cute. Just met a camel or a llama. Alright, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment if you've ever been here before. See you later.
From the early warmth of May to the biting cold
Thank you for joining us on our hike to the Arizona Hot Springs just outside Boulder City, Nevada. The hike is about 6 miles round trip, and on this day at 7 a.m. the temperature was 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and the temperature of the hot springs directly at the source was about 109 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you for joining us on our journey. If you join us as a patron, you will have access to itineraries and information on how to get to places like this. If you would like information on the featured photographer, Jocelyn Dowdy, a link to her portfolio is listed below. Thank you. I am taking you on this journey today to one of my favorite places in the world. These hot springs, I have been to them over a dozen times, and it is still one of my favorite places. I'm going to give you some information about this place without giving up too much information, because I do believe that you should have to do the work to get here, because it makes people appreciate this location so much more by having to do the footwork to plan a trip out here. There is one cold spring in the area, which I just showed you, and it fills up every day, and it takes all day to fill up. And then there's actually a system where they drain the water, and it drains down into this area down here, and it waters the grass beyond those trees right there. This pool over here to my right is a great pool to watch the sunrise. This is the source. The source is very hot. I wouldn't stick any arms in there to feel the temperature of it. I have seen people try to test the water, but they were unsuccessful because of how hot the source is. There are actually stories about how Charles Manson and his followers hung out here in the 60s, and they actually helped build some of these tubs. Obviously not the newer ones, but there were actually some really great people that helped establish this area. And eventually the National Park Service came in and took over. At the moment, there is no fee to visit the place besides your entrance to Death Valley, but eventually I do think that they will work harder to impose a fee on this place. I firmly believe that it is the responsibility of the visitors to basically keep up with the upkeep. Don't leave your trash. Be respectful of the area, and this will help prevent the future fees from the National Park Service. Most of the people that come here are very respectful, because it is quite the trek to come out here. Usually, if you work hard to get somewhere, you respect the place. However, there were people that had children here, and the children were unsupervised, and they were swimming in the goldfish pond and just disturbing the wildlife. And I even mentioned something, but they obviously don't care because their parents weren't keeping an eye on them. The parents were over there drinking and not paying attention to their children. So unfortunately, that is something that happens when places like these become populated with people that don't respect the area. Now, like I said before, hot springs equals nudity, so there is quite a bit of nudity here, not only in the hot spring, but in the areas that surround the hot springs, which is totally fine with me. I personally go nude in the hot springs, and I've mentioned that before as to why, and so there is that to look out for. If that bothers you, then this is not the place for you. There are several soaking tubs in the upper and the lower springs. There's also showers that people made with spring-fed water. There was a fella that tried to basically let me know all of the rules before I could enjoy myself and soak in the hot springs. There are people that take over and try to run the place as if it was their own, which I disagree with, because if somebody's not destroying the place and they're just minding their own business, I do believe that they should be left alone and not imposed on. I will also say that there were definitely way too many people on this weekend that we went. I totally forgot that it was Easter weekend and it's unpredictable when people's spring break is. I should just assume that any week in spring would be spring break, so I will probably not come back here in the springtime. I will probably plan a trip for a different time frame when I know that there won't be as many people out here. I'm uploading a more detailed video on how to get to this place and how to prepare for this place on my Patreon account. If you would like to sign up as a Patreon and have all the footwork done for you, you can sign up over there. The link is below. You can also check out my blog on my website, www.explorewithbruceandblondie. The link is below. I will also be posting a blog about this place over there on my website. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel, give the video a like, leave a comment with some feedback, and share this video with your friends. Thank you. So we are just at the rest stop near the alien cat house across the street. I was doing some geocaching. There's a geocache here if you do that. And let's head on down the road. I made it to the Spencer Hot Springs. I'm at one of the lower pools. The one that I showed up to first looked very uninviting. The people there were unwelcoming. They actually told me that there were no other hot springs here, which I already knew that there were at least 3 or 4. So I went up to the top of that hill and decided to get a peek of the area. So here we are down here. And we're just gonna soak. I'm gonna make dinner and I will let you know how it is. We made it. This is one of the upper springs. There's goldfish in there. I don't know if you can see. We are just here. We got camp set up. Our bed set up back there. And I've got some ginger brew, non-alcoholic. I've got chili in there. I forgot to take the labels off and it's melting, so it's fine. The bed, cooler, beautiful sunset. Hey everyone, I am heading out to a ghost town called Alkali. It's just off of the 95, and I stopped because I saw this adorable little family. Take a look. Look how cute they are. Well everyone, this is Alkali. One building considered a ghost town. Let's go take a look. Hey everyone, I want to give Alkali, Hotsprings, or Ghost Town, whatever you want to call it, a score. I want to give it a 9 out of 10. There's actually 2 springs that fit 2 to 3 people. The water was about 107 degrees, which is perfect, and it's just an adorable little place to camp. Lots of exotic birds, perfect place if you're a bird watcher. Go watch some bird migration there. There's wild burros, mules, wild horses, and there's just a lot of fun things to see there. Lots of off-roading, places to go with your dirt bike, and if you're in the Goldfield or Tonopah area, it's definitely worth a shot to check out. Alright, so I just left the Spencer Hot Springs. I did a nice soak this morning and it was gonna make breakfast, but I decided just to pack up and leave. It was very cold last night. I believe it was 18 degrees at night. Someone said it was 18 and made it difficult to get up this morning and film like I wanted to. I usually try to get up before anyone else gets up so that I can film the hot springs and show you guys what it's all about. However, I didn't get out of bed until like 6:30 because I was just waiting for the sun to come up. So, and as soon as the sun came up just a little bit, I was up and I decided to go do a soak myself, and I wanted to capture the time lapse of the sunrise, so I couldn't do both. I want to do a new thing where I rate the places that I go and I give you basically a breakdown of why I'm giving that rating. So this hot spring was interesting to say the least. I actually liked the view. The view was gorgeous, and the water was very hot. It was about 108 degrees, and that's perfect for me. But most of the tubs were like metal galvanized horse troughs, and then there was one natural tub that I wasn't really able to soak in because there was too many people. And it was cold, so I do blame that on my dry skin. But after soaking this morning and soaking for a while last night, I don't feel a difference in my skin. I don't feel softer like I normally do. And actually I feel a little bit more dried out, and I'm not sure if that's because there's less minerals in the hot springs here, or if it has to do with the galvanized tub and all the algae. I'm just not sure. So with everything, the tubs being a little bit smaller and there only being a few to choose from, I'm also here on a weekend, so there were quite a few people, a lot of party animals. I would rate this hot spring a 7 out of 10. 7 because the views were gorgeous. There's a lot to explore. There's cool mining stuff to go explore and see and do. So if you're out here doing other things, then this is definitely worth the stop. I say give it a try on your own. Maybe try to come on a weekday. I think I'm just about at the tail end of the hot spring season for up here. It's about to snow, and I can't imagine trying to come out here when it snows. So 7 out of 10 for Spencer Hot Springs. The views were amazing. I just wasn't able to film a lot due to respecting other people's privacy, and there are always being people around. So I do apologize for that, but I hope that you enjoyed the video.